Welcome to Brand Consultant Training. This training is for everyone who wants to learn how to build a brand, or for everyone who wants to build their personal brand. So if you are here and you want to learn how to help others in building their brand, you are in the right place. And if you are here and you want to build your personal brand, you are also in the right place. This training will equip you with all knowledge and skill and strategy needed to build a brand. So all you just have to do is to put your mind into the training and then follow the process, and you will be able to build either for yourself or for another person. So as you have come into this training is capable of making you a successful entrepreneur, which means that by the end of this training, you have 100% chance of becoming a successful entrepreneur, a successful business strategist, and a able consultant. So all you just need to do is to put your mind to the training and be ready to practice what you'll be learning in the training. It's going to help you and build. Even though these points are tagged foundational points in becoming a brand consultant, yet still, I want you to know that this point is necessary for everyone, no matter what you do, no matter the sector that you are in. These points are necessary for you in becoming successful. So we'll be listing out some points and we'll be explaining some points that will help us in becoming successful in whatever we do. But as of this training, I am making it a point in becoming a brand consultant. So you are going to be learning some key points, key tangible points. So as you are learning, I want you to jot down what you'll be learning, what you'll be experiencing in this point. The first point we'll be looking at is self-discovery. And I define self-discovery as the ability to find yourself, your passion, your niche, your skill, and your interest. So who you are determines or justify what you do. So if you don't know yourself, you will not be able to do what you are expected to do. You see, the first priority to doing anything successfully is to discovering yourself. So when you know yourself, when you know your passion, when you know your niche, when you know your skill, when you know what you are interested in, you'll be able to know what your life is based on. So self-discovery is the major foundational key for every successful businessman, for every successful person, for every successful entrepreneur, even for a brand consultant. Because when you know yourself, you'll be able to know what area and what aspect you are focusing on in brand consulting. Because there are various angles of brand consultant. So when you know yourself, you'll be able to focus on any aspect of your choice, or by capacity, you can focus on all the aspects as you deem fit for yourself. You need to know that finding yourself helps you in finding others. When a businessman is struggling, when a brand is struggling, if you that you want to help them have not found yourself, you will not be able to find them. So finding yourself is key in helping you to find others. Also, knowing yourself is key to building yourself. So when you know yourself, when you know what aspect your interest or your passion is focused on, then you'll be able to build yourself around that circle, so that you will not be limited in what you choose to do. You'll be focused, you'll be strengthened, you'll be well equipped. When your service is needed, you'll be able to deliver as necessary. So when you are able to know yourself, then you'll be able to build yourself. So what you know yourself to be determines what you determine to do. So what you know yourself to be determines what you determine to do. That's another point in self-discovery. So once you know that I am this, then you'll be able to have full determination to do whatever you want to. I don't know how you see focus, but I tell you that the true definition of focus is doing what you do without removing from it, but improving in it. And this happens to be our second point in becoming a brand consultant. Focus. When you are focused on the thing, you will be able to remain in that thing. You see, many people will say, "Oh, I'm not successful, I don't like what I'm doing," and then they quit. This one say, "I just wasted my time in learning, I just paid money, I just go to school for nothing." And then ask them, what you learned, have you put all your strength in doing that thing? They will tell you no. So focus is one of the ways that anybody can become successful. Anybody, whatsoever who you are, whatsoever what you want to do, all you need to do is to have focus. And then focus does not mean that you will just be doing that thing stagnantly. In focusing, there is room for improvement. If you are not improving, it means you are not focusing. So when you say you are focusing on a particular thing, you are not removing from that thing. That's number one point. You are staying in that thing. You are not digressing. You are not running here. You are not running there. But you are also not stagnant in knowledge, in skills, in that same thing. You are improving on a daily basis in that skill. So, or in that business, or in that office. So whatever you want to do, you must learn to be focused. Focus is the foundation for success. It also helps you to overcome distractions. When you are focused on doing a particular thing, it will help position your mind to overcome distractions. Because distractions are real. Oh, this one will say, oh, this and that, this one is discouraging me, this one is discouraging me. But when you have full focus, you'll be able to overcome distractions. It will help position your mind very well, to the extent that you will know that this is what I am going to do, and I'm going to achieve this thing no matter what. So, and you remain in that thing, improving in it, learning, gaining skills, gaining strategies, gaining insights, applying them until you are able to reach your success. So, and then let me quickly bring out this point of note to us. When you are focusing, please make sure that your focus is on things that have ultimate risk. And what did I mean by ultimate risk? Don't focus on things that are not risky. Yes, don't focus on things that are not risky. Focus on things that has high risk. Because you see, the higher the risk, the more careful you become. The higher you see that this thing is riskful, the more careful you become, and the more you want to become better, so that you will not fall in what you are doing, or you not fall a victim of the risk. So you need to be able to position yourself and focus well on things that are risky. Brand consultancy is a risky task. And why did I say this? The success of brands, the success of business lies and relies on you. And you know something? A single bad reputation can ruin the journey of a consultant. So it is very risky. You need to focus. You need to have full focus on what you are doing, because this is one of the key for you to become successful. As you are putting your effort to focus, do not also forget that failures is one of the ways to master anything you want to do. Yes, if you don't fail, you will not be able to master what you are doing. So, as you are focusing on potential riskful tasks, there are tendencies of failures. So, you need to learn to fail fast, because when you fail slow, it means you have not learned from the point at which you fail. But when you fail fast, it means you have learned from the experience and you are improving. So failure is another key for you. You see, you need to prepare your mind that, oh, it's possible this thing that I am doing. It is possible for me to have mistakes in this thing. oh, it is possible for me to have this challenge in this thing. So it is good to also help you to prepare your mind so that when anything happens in the journey, you will still remain and you will still be consistent, and that will also help you to learn and learn and learn and learn until you become better. Have you seen a leader that fret at the face of failure, at the face of challenge, at the face of stress? Such leader is not ready for success, because the gold mine of every leadership is emotions mastery. When you see a quality leader who is experienced in what he or she is doing, you see that they have emotional mastery. They don't just behave anyhow. Even at the face of failure, you wouldn't see it written over their face. Even at the face of stress, you wouldn't see it written over their face. Because this work of consultancy is a stressful work. It's a work that will take toll on you. You need to meet up to task. You need to meet up to target. So as a leader and as a consultant, you need to be able to master your emotions. You need emotional mastery. Some clients will throw abuses on you. A lot of things will happen on the way. In fact, in personal business, in anything you are doing, you need to expect a lot of things. Some disrespectful clients, some proud and arrogant clients that they have problems and they are not even willing to find solutions. They are not even to be able to find solutions to their problems. So if you don't master your emotions well, you will not be able to play along in all these rules and make your profit in everything. Because the goal of every business is profit. That is the goal of every business. It is NGOs that are not based on profit, but when you say a business, the goal is profit. Whether the client or the customer is good or bad, whether the client or the customer is nice or not nice, is rich or poor or anything, the goal of a business is profit. So as a consultant, you also have a goal of making profit in the profit of your client. So no matter the client, no matter what the client might look like, no matter what the client might be, you need to be able to master your emotions. You don't speak rashly. You don't talk them down. You don't place abusive words on them, because it goes a long way in your own brand. It goes a long way in your own aspect. It goes a long way affecting your profit. So you need to be able to think well before you talk. You need to think before you talk, because if you are not the type that thinks before talking, then you have this possibility of acting out of emotions. So you need to think, if I say this thing, is it going to please these people? Even though what they are saying or what they are doing is getting me angry, but if I speak this way, if I act this way, if I talk this way, if I look at them with these eyes, is it going to actually make me profitable in this journey? Is it not that I'm going to lose this client or lose this job or lose this opportunity? Yes. So you need to be able to think. You need to be able to think fast and think slow, because that is the only way you can be able to master your emotions. Thinking. Oh, your customer or your client said this, and the word gets to you. It reaches your heart. You'll be like, oh, what is nonsense? I can't take this nonsense. Go and perish with your brand. No. It does not work that way. So you need to be able to look at it that, oh, if I speak this way, is it going to please these people? Are they going to be happy with it? Are they going to is it going to position me well as a professional to them? So you need to be able to know how to master your emotions through fast and slow thinking. Another point of success is business models innovation. This point focuses on your improvement of business skills and strategies that you will use to generate profit for your business. That's why I said improving ways of generating profitability. You cannot be doing your business in a particular direction, because you as a brand consultant, you're also into business, and your own business is not based on product but on service. So you cannot be running your service in a particular way for a very long time and you think that you want to become successful as a consultant. It's not possible. If you start as a one man, you need to try to look at it of becoming a 2, 3. If you start in a local way, you visit people, you go to their office and the like, you need to find ways of improvement so that you can generate more profit. Because when you begin to serve more clients, when you begin to serve more people, you have a lot of needs, a lot of demands rather to meet up with. So if you don't generate business models, if you don't generate ways, ideas, skills and strategy to gain profitability, you might not be able to meet up to demand. So for you to be successful, you need to learn to improve or have innovations of models. Let me take it this way, I'm going to do it this way, I'm taking it this way, I'm taking it this way, I'm taking it this way, I'm adding this, I'm taking this, I'm doing this, I'm no more doing this because of my levels, now I'm into this. So there are modules that can fit in for everything that we are doing. So this your module is a way of you generating sales. Generating sales is very, very important. You need to learn to improve in your modules. You cannot stay in one route for a very long time and you think you continue to generate sales. The world is improving, things are changing, there are technological improvement, there are a lot of innovations around us that you can make use of, that you can apply to your service, and that is going to actually help you, in generating a lot of sales, a lot of profit as a consultant. So it is necessary. You see, understanding this point also will help you to be able to help your client on how they also can generate modules or how else they can generate profitability for their businesses. I'm going to stop with this point, obsession with quality, and I call it the utility point of customers' attractions. When I say utility, it means a satisfactory point. You see, the only way to make your customers satisfied is to be obsessed with quality. When you give them what they need, when you are able to solve their problem, when you are able to make them come out of that confusion, or you are able to help them build that brand, you will see that when they are satisfied, they will be able to recommend you. So you being obsessed with quality is the key, and that is the most important key. Another most important key that you need also, because all other keys also are important. So this one is also another most important key that you need. You need to be the master of your craft. Don't be a novice. Don't be an amateur. You need to go to professionalism. When merely discussing with your client, you should be able to know what the client needs. You should be able to know how to solve the client's problems. You'll be able to know the angle that the brand or the business should go. So you need to come to full professionalism of anything you are doing, and that is what it means to have quality. You know what you know, and you are sure that this thing that I know, without doubt, beyond comparison, will make you satisfied as a customer. But if you just stay down and you are just there, you only remain, this customer is not satisfied, this one is not satisfied, this one is not satisfied, and before you know it, you are going to run out of business. Then some of them will say, that's not my lane, or maybe I made mistake. No, the problem is you are not full of quality. You are not obsessed with quality. You are not willing to show quality in what you are doing. So you need to have this mind of, I must provide the best, because this is what will make you stand out among the competitors. This is what will make your customers satisfied beyond other competitors.
before someone might can come to you, it is possible that the person would have gone to 1, 2, 3 people and is not satisfied. But so you must make sure that when the person is coming to you, the person is satisfied with you and your services. The person sees that, oh, this person has, this person is quality, this person is great. I love this grade of this person. It's of high quality. This person knows what he is doing. That is the only way to retain, to satisfy, and to become successful in whatsoever you are doing.